Hello, this is Amber Wood. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to do a couple things. It's going to be a little bit of a review and a little bit of a haul video. I recently went to the Behind the Brush Tour Masterclass with Lipstick Nick and Jeffree Star. I wanted to go over kind of what happened at the class, so that way if you're interested in going to one of these classes, you'll kind of know what to expect. Also, I got an amazing swag bag, so I wanted you guys to see what was in it because I was surprised. I was shook, as they say. Make sure you stay tuned to the end to find out how to win some Jeffree Star lipsticks. There was a lot of great stuff in there, and so I wanted to share with you guys my experience for the day and kind of tell you a few things that I learned and what I think about the class. So if you have not done so yet, make sure you subscribe. But I do it today. Thank you. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you get a little note every time I have a new video. So welcome. It's been a little minute since I filmed, and there is a reason. I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting, but I had my son's first birthday party. So if any of you moms out there have ever thrown a kid's birthday party before, you know what I'm talking about. It was a little bit of stress. It was kind of crazy, but I got it. It was an amazing party. I think my son had a good time. I know he's not going to remember it, but one day I'm going to show him the pictures, and he's going to be like, oh my God, Mom, you totally did a great job. But anyways, so I had that. My mother-in-law was visiting down from Canada. Hey, Lorraine. There was a lot going on, and I just haven't really had time to sit down and do it, but I did post a video recently. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure I'll post it, boop, right up there. It was kind of my day with Jeffree Star and Lipstick Nick. My videos that were recorded on my phone, the pictures that I took, so you can kind of see what happened. But today I'm going to break it down. So, first thing, I went to the event. It was at the Four Seasons, and I purchased a VIP pass. So there was 3 different options. You could either get general admission, which was kind of pricey. It was $250 for the ticket. VIP was $350, and then the Ultra VIP was $450. So I got a little VIP. What? I know that sounds like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. But the makeup that you get really supersedes that amount of money. General admission, you just basically went to the class. You were in the back 40, basically, and you didn't get to meet him or take a picture or anything like that with either of them. So, I mean, if I'm going to be in the room with those people, I'm going to have a little chat, which I did. I really would have liked to have gotten the Ultra VIP, but after being there and seeing what happened, I was happy with where I was at. So I'll kind of break that down. As soon as I arrived, I valeted. I went ahead and paid ahead of time because I didn't know what the crowd was going to be coming out. I didn't know how many people were going to be there, if it was going to be like everybody trying to get out at the same time, so I went ahead and paid. Then I went upstairs to the ballroom, and there was already a line. So I'm standing there in the line, no big deal. I knew there was going to be a line. It was not a big deal. I was waiting patiently, chatting to a girl I met behind me. Somebody was like, is anybody VIP? I was like, I'm VIP. So there was a separate line. Fantastic. So there's my money's worth right there. So I literally passed all these people. I'm like, boop, boop, boop. Hey, girl, hey. And walked right up to the front of the table, and she said, are you VIP? I said, yes, I am. She asked for my name, got it, here's your pass, and that's it. Went and got me a little snacky snack and went into the ballroom. Now, when you go in the ballroom, they have the Ultra VIP was the first 3 rows. So they had the first 3 rows, and then there was 2 little angled rows on each side. Kind of stadium seating kind of arrangement. So the first 3 rows were Ultra VIP. Then the white balloon is what they told me to look for the regular VIP. So I go to the first row with a white balloon, find an extra seat, and sit my little booty down. On my seat, there was a little pad. I was taking notes, but they had a little pad there and a pen for you to take notes during the class, which was super helpful because on the ride there, I was like, oh no, I didn't bring a pen. Dummy. Used to be a teacher, would always have pens in my purse, but lately I don't know what's happening. And then underneath the seat, there was a white bag. I mean, it's a pretty good sized bag, and you can see the logos there. I didn't look in it right away because I didn't want to be like that girl, like, what's in the bag? But then, like, I heard people talking about what was in there. I was like, well, let me take a little peek-see and see what's in there. And I was like, oh my God, there's a lot of stuff in there. So each section had a different swag bag with different products in there. And I've watched some videos of other people that were in different sections, so I kind of heard what was in the other bags. This girl that was in my row was trading with one of her friends, like, oh, I'll trade you this lipstick for this one. So that was, I mean, I was like, ooh, that's a good idea, but I didn't know anybody. After sitting there a while, they didn't come out at exactly 1 o'clock. It was supposed to start at 1. They came out a little bit after that. Of course, the crowd went, woo! You know, freaking out when they came out. You can watch my other video and you can see that when they walked out. It was so much fun. But you guys, I had a great time. I learned a lot of stuff. During the makeup class, while Lipstick Nick was doing Jeffree Star's makeup, she answered questions about the product she was using, about her station, how she cleans her products. And it was basically like a big open forum. You know, people would just shout out questions. And there was some juice. I mean, as they say, some tea was spilt. There was a lot of people asking, I kind of thought it was a little inappropriate, some of the questions they were asking about other YouTubers, and if they're still friends, and if they're gonna be friends, and things like that. If you watched his recent video on brands that hate him, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about on some of that. But I kind of was like, that's a little inappropriate. Some of the questions, like, people, come on. I was having flashbacks to when I was a teacher. We would be at a faculty meeting, and somebody would just ask the dumbest question, and I'm like, are you kidding? You kidding me right now? Teachers, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, shut up. Shut up. Oh my God. Like, I used to be in these faculty meetings, and you'd have a teacher that has worked at this school for 30 years, and they ask a question like, are you kidding me? There was a woman in my row. I think she was just asking questions just to talk to them, and maybe she just needed that, you know, maybe she just wanted to talk to them, and that's fine. If that's your life, that's fine. But everybody else is here in the room, and it's like, come on, lady. Shh. There were actually a lot of good questions about being on social media. There were questions about, you know, getting started in the business. You know, there was a lot of young people there that wanted to be makeup artists. And to hear their background and where they came from, all of their experiences and how they got where they are today was really interesting. And how they met each other and kind of how all that happened. It was really great. So I really was happy with my experience. Now, I've watched some other videos and people are like, oh, you know, I thought they should have had more products of this company, or I thought they should have done this or that. Honestly, I thought the whole thing was really well organized. I wish I would have gotten more time to talk to them, obviously, but I get it. You know, if you know me, I used to be a Houston Texans cheerleader. So standing and taking pictures with people was something that we did all the time. And so I get it. Like, I know you got to keep the line moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But everybody wants to have their moment. And I took my moment as soon as I walked up to them. First off, my shirt was coming undone, so that was great. My boobs were about to pop out. And I was like, oh my God, my boobs. And Jeffree was like, girl, you better put those things away. So anyway, I walked up and he was already laughing at me. And so I didn't turn toward the camera yet. I just stood there and talked to them because I wanted to have my moment. I talked to Lipstick Nick about her leaky eye. If you watch their video together, you know she talked about that. I have a leaky eye. It's actually a little watery right now, probably because of the lights. And then I got a really close-up look of Jeffree's makeup that she did on him, and it was gorgeous. And, you know, just had a quick little chat. And my husband was like, well, did you hug him? I was like, I think so. It's kind of a blur. I don't really remember. But the lady had to come tap me on the shoulder. She was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but we need to go ahead. I'm like, all right, sorry. So I turned around, took my picture, and ran off. And then as soon as I'm leaving, I'm like, Jeffree, I have a YouTube channel, and you really inspired me. And I was trying to give him information, and he told me to tweet him my YouTube channel. He would take a look at it. He'd love to look at it. And then I did that, but I don't know if he looked at it. So I tried to tell him that he is a huge inspiration for me as to why I started doing these videos in the first place. So that's one of the reasons why I just had to go. I had to go and meet this person, because anybody that inspires you to do something that you love and just kind of carpe diem, you know, that's kind of always been my theory, you know, go for it. You know, just really kind of try to step out of your box and don't be afraid to get embarrassed. You know, y'all know me. I don't care. I was having a great time by myself. I did want to ask a question about the leaky eye. Somebody else beat me to the punch, and the answer was she actually ended up going to the doctor and getting some allergy drops. So I might try and do that and see, and that helps with her leaky eye. So if you have a leaky eye out there, that's your tip. Get some allergy drops, because I'm always carrying around Q-tips. Q-tip! I'm always carrying them around just in case my eye starts watering, but right now it's holding. My makeup is holding still. Can we just talk about this makeup? Look how cute. I think I did a good job today. But anyways, so let's talk about the products. First off, I got some eyelashes. There was 2 different eyelashes in the bag. We had one from Sephora and then one, dropped it. And then this other company, I don't know how to say it. It says New Bonesome. I've never heard of that before, but they are gorgeous. Look at those. So those are pretty. And then I got some from Sephora as well, but you get the idea. They're really pretty. So 2 sets of eyelashes. I mean, my bag was AMBERful. I've got some Sunday Riley Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. That looks good. I'm not really sure what lactic acid's going to do. It says, deeply exfoliates for clarity, radiance, and younger looking skin. Ooh, I need that. Visibly brightens the appearance of dark spots. Hello, that's me. Instantly plumps the look of fine lines and wrinkles. You guys, if you're getting up there, I have this one that bothers me. I don't have a lot going on wrinkle-wise, but there's just one right here that goes across, and I just... So maybe that'll help with that. I don't know. The Cream Shop, or Creme Shop, was one of their brands that was in the bags. Cream Shop, I got a mask. It's a cold brew face mask. I've used a couple of their face masks before, so I do like the brand. They also had a little blender in the bag. Now, the Ultra VIP, they also got a little holder for their blender, which I thought was super cute. Might need to get one of those for myself. She used it during the class, so I was impressed with that. A couple other random items. Cover FX Blurring Primer. I have that. I got a big one in my BoxyCharm. Look at that. So I use this all the time. So I was glad to have a little guy like that. ColourPop. Got a little single eyeshadow. So that one's pretty. And then Sleek Makeup included a little eyeshadow palette. Those looks like some pretty colors. Looks like mostly shimmers to me. I haven't even opened this yet. Yeah, it is mostly shimmers. Looks like really only the black and maybe like a dark blue is matte. The rest of them are shimmers, but they're pretty colors. I've not used this brand a lot, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but well, the colors are pretty. So there's some colors. A little swatchy swatch for you. Oh, they came off pretty good. Can y'all see that? I am terrible at swatches. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. There was Tatcha. Can I say that again? Tatcha. I got a big O Violet Sea Radiance Mask. And I'm like, oh, this is huge. I looked online. It's like $68 for this thing. It is gorgeous. I cannot wait to try this, y'all. It is beautiful. Just in the packaging is beautiful. Let's get this out. It came with a little, like a little scooper. Look how cute that is. And this thing, look. Oh, that's not cheap. So I was really pleased to see that in there. I have been wanting to try their primer because Jeffree uses it a lot and I wanted to try it. So I was hoping that was in there. I think the Ultra VIP, I think they got the primer. I was definitely happy to see that mask and I will be happy to try it. Benefit Cosmetics, one of my faves. They have the Pore Professional Primer, which I have tried before and I do like it. The Roller Lash. Now I'm a big Bad Gal Bang fan. Hello. I haven't tried this mascara yet, so I'm excited to see how it compares to the Bad Gal Bang. And then the Gimme Brow was also in there. And now onto the Jeffree Star cosmetics that were in the bag. So first off, this is the one I was probably most excited about when I saw it in the bag. The Androgyny palette. So this is the outer box, and then this is the palette. You guys, it's like a leather cover. If you've looked at my Instagram lately, I have done some looks with it so far. I'm wearing it today. This is Androgyny palette. You guys, I was so excited to see this in there. You can see I've already been using it. The colors are so pretty, and they blend so well. They're really nice. They're all mattes except for 2 shimmers. And Jeffree said at the class he actually likes mattes better than shimmers, so that's probably why. I think this was his first palette that he did, and I was really excited to see it in there. I hadn't bought it yet, but it was on kind of the list of things that I wished I would get. And I heard that in the Ultra VIP, they had the entire summer collection, the Thirsty palette and such. I wasn't a huge fan, no shade against Jeffree, love him, but those colors just specifically were not really my colors. So I never bought the Thirsty palette, and this was one that I actually wanted. And so when I saw it in there, I was like, okay, I'm kind of okay with my bag. Like, I'm not upset about that. Now, the last thing that was in the swag bag, if you will, was lipsticks. Now, when I say I got some lipstick, I got some lipsticks. Y'all, there were 15 liquid lipsticks. We said the Tatcha was $68. If you want to get your little calculator out, this is $45, okay? Each of these retail for $18, okay? 18 times 15. Just that right there pays for the general admission ticket, okay? Let me just tell you. So I saw this other video of this girl talking about, oh, I thought there should be more products. Hello? What are you talking about? I got some products. So these are the Velour liquid lipsticks. Some of them I do have, because if you saw my birthday haul video, I did get the lipstick bundles for my birthday. And so I do have a few of these, but they're not full-sized. I have the smaller guys. So some of them that are my favorites, this is one of them, Red Rum. Now, if you guys are not wanting to break your boxes, I use a set of tweezers to open it, and it doesn't rip. But look at, you guys, it's beautiful. This one is one of my favorites, Red Rum. It's a beautiful red, just a really like true red. So if you're looking for a good red, Red Rum, that's the one to do it. Now, I got a lot of lipsticks, and I'm going to do a giveaway with, I think, 3 of them. I'm going to do a giveaway with Watermelon Soda. It's kind of a peachy watermelon color, obviously. Really cute, summery color. I wore it to my niece's birthday party because she did a watermelon crawl for her birthday party. And a Nicole, which is a really bright red, really pretty. And I may throw one more in there. There's a couple that I was interested in trying that I hadn't had yet, like Christmas Cookie. But there's also some that I love, like the Calabasas, Androgyny colors. There's some really great colors. And then he did throw some crazy ones in there. I got a black, weirdo, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I don't know how that's gonna look. That's like literally the Tiffany blue. So I might have to do a little swatchy video on a few tips that I learned from the class. One thing I thought was interesting is that instead of buying a palette, like the one I have is a metallic palette to use in your makeup kit, you could go to a place like Hobby Lobby or Michael's and get wax paper palettes. And that way when you're done mixing your product, you just wad it up and throw it away. And so I thought that was really interesting. One of the other things I learned is that instead of using like a blush brush or a big powder brush for contouring, Lipstick Nick suggested using a fan brush. So I bought a big fan brush, and let me show you how I did. So one thing she talked about is how when you go around the hairline, it doesn't get in the hair, so it works really well there. And then when you use it on your cheeks, you go down and then up around the apple. And so I thought that was really interesting, and I tried it today. So this is the look. I did my contour using this fan brush, and I went up around the apple, and then afterwards I put the blush on, just on the rosy part of your cheek. So it's really different for me because usually I do it the other way around. So I think I like this method. Tell me what you guys think, if you think it looks good. I'm kind of feeling my makeup today, so let me know what you think. One of the other things that I wanted to share was a makeup brush cleaner. So this one, I had been reading online that it was a good one to use for your makeup kit. It's called Cinema Secrets is the brand. It's a makeup brush cleaner. So I bought it just earlier. I haven't used it yet. I bought it for my makeup kit. Lipstick Nick says that she uses that one. She said she also uses another one called Miss Casanova, was another suggestion that she had. I had a great time at the class. It was totally worth the money. I know it sounds expensive, but you really get a lot from the class. You learn a lot, and the products that you get in your swag bag are phenomenal. I think they did a great job, and I was really happy with everything. So I would say this class was Amberrific. Now, if you want to enter the giveaway, as I said, I'm going to give away a couple lipsticks. I'm going to give away the Watermelon Soda and a Nicole. It's kind of a pinky color and a red color. And then I'll pick one other kind of fun color. I'm not sure which one yet. I need to kind of see which ones. All you got to do is comment down below. It doesn't have to be anything specific. Just tell me something down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. And then I'll draw a winner in a week. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe down below and watch some of my other videos. Have a great day. Bye.